Okay, so what do you put with Golurk in Open Great League? Because, like, you obviously want to cover against its biggest threats, but how do you cover a Pokemon whose biggest threat is everything? $347 Stardust. What are you going to do with that dust, Lachlan? Hello, Lachlan's name. How's the podcast going? Of course. Oh, yeah, no, I'll definitely be running it, Lilybear. I just need to know what to run it with. Does it? I could put a Vigoroth with it. I wonder whatever happened to Vigoroth. Really haven't seen that as much in Open Great League lately. I guess it loses to like a lot of the Axis of Evil. It would lose to Azu, it would lose to your Trevenant, and your Coppermagrigus. Learning. So Vigoroth would be good against the dark types. So would Scrafty, though. But obviously got to watch out for a Swampert. I could build a Chestnut. You're a fan of... Do you have a fully XL'd Bronzor? I would like to think so. No XL. Lachlan. Lachlan Firth Kamala. Maybe I go... Maybe I could go double Ghost. I don't remember, Lilybear. Retro Cup. Yep. Outplayed. No, I don't think so. I think you get to... Because, like, now you're the last one to do a meta before it changes over. Or this season anyway. Hey, Fluid Mosaic. How are you, buddy? Correct, Lachlan. I love that. Like, we record the podcast and then other people have to remind us what was said on PvP Corner. We'll see how this goes. It'll be hectic. Doing well, hope the same for you. I'm doing pretty well myself. I thought I had work tonight, and I got to work, and then was told, actually, I am not needed. Gross. I bet they'll lunge me here. It was a good show. No non-PvP corner nonsense to skip through. Ooh, now I might have to shield here. Am I gonna shield? I think I will. Kavul is here. G'day, mate. Have you been to one of my streams yet? I've seen you in other streamers' streams on this channel. I don't think you've come to see a Fish on a Heater stream yet. Welcome. Or I may be wrong about that. You might have been watching Lily Bear or Mamaclimbs. Oh, they got greedy. Now they use the shield. Now they're gonna farm me down. What a ledge. Hopefully, they don't have Sludge Wave. Yeah, they've got freaking Sludge Wave. Get out of here. See, oh boy. I would like to clean out some of those quotes. I clean them out regularly. And I know this is bad. I just wanted to use the Golurk. I just want to see him go, wait, what? But yeah, anyway, I want to clean out those quotes, but I also like that I've got a quote from, like, some quite well-known people, like For the Battles there. I think I had one from Speedy's Chief as well. Sure, you use that energy. Unfortunately, I can't bubble down. So, Kabul says, I'm looking forward to Retro, though I'm sad Little Cup will be gone. Yeah, I would prefer Retro. I'm not as like fiery against Little Cup as what I used to be. But I'm still not a fan. That is partly because I refuse to build anything special for it. I've built one Pokemon for it this go around, and that was the Alolan Sandshrew. So, like, I did suffer from just having no good team. Lachlan says, so promotion, if I was your boss fish, you would have a clear outline of shifts, and you would get GBL breaks. Wow. I want to come and work for Lachlan, and you would get GBL breaks. And you would be forced to use your 2 free raid, but oh, okay. I mean, forced is a word that I don't agree with, but I wouldn't mind having an opportunity to use my free raid passes, no. All these redacted quotes wild. Anyway, sleep, night. All right, see you, mate. Take 2 of the Lachlan leaving. You just lost to Kim like last week. Wow. Was that in Open Great League? And that was in GBL, right? Kind of find Azu a little boring. Hey, Lachlan, you shut your mouth. I don't know. What can I use in the front? Wall Rain? I guess. I could triple Ghosted. That would be crazy. Malamar would be interesting. See you, mate. It was in GBL. Let's see what Wall Rain does. At least it's more fun than Azu. That's a good start. Okay, Swampert wins CMP. Remember that. Yeah, I'll use the shield. Now, was it 7 to the second Earthquake? All right, let's go ahead and throw. And I might double throw here. Oh! I'll take that. And now we're going to go down. Oh, then again, how much energy did this thing have? Can I shield and farm down? Ah! Oh, that's so gross. Oh. Oh. Oh, now we're down 2 shields. Oh, that is just no. Now, I want them to use that energy, but they are being smart and farming up as much as they can. But that should be fine because we'll survive one Frenzy Plant, whereas we should be able to KO with a Shadow Ball here. Never worried. We were all over that one. Thank you, Fluid. Is there a story behind the name? I always find, well, most of the time I find the names that people choose for themselves to be very interesting. Altaria in Open Great League. In this day and age. Oh, hello. Who wins this? I think the Marwa wins this one. Now, this is Power Up Punch, so I don't need to shield. But it will... I think... I win this if they don't shield. But if they do, then I'm at least up a shield. I can get some good farm out of this. In fact, I didn't need to switch, to be honest. Power Up Punch isn't going to do much. Oh, hello, Lapras. If I can maybe get the second shield from him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're on 70 energy. So I want that second shield. Eight. Double Surf, I'm fine with. Skull Bash, I'm very fine with. That's Surf. We should be able to 2-shield flex at this point. I did not need a Shadow Ball. Dark Pulse would have been absolutely fine against the Lapras. I will not be able to 2-shield flex though. So Fluid Mosaic says, the Fluid Mosaic model of the cell is the cornerstone of molecular cellular biology. That was my major in school, plus it sounds cool. Now, that is interesting, but I have no idea where to go with that. If you and I were speaking at a party, and you and you said to me, well, yeah, I'm named Fluid Mosaic because the Fluid Mosaic model of the cell is the cornerstone of molecular / cellular biology. I would say, yeah, biology's cool. Do you want a drink? Also, Smunch is here. G'day, Smunch. I want to see the contrast now. What's the difference between Smunch? Where does your name come from? What's the idea behind your name? You don't bring it up at parties? Yeah. I can imagine you don't often talk about your Twitch username. Biology is cool. Yeah, I know. And that's why I'd say it. What, did you think I was being sarcastic with the tone of my voice? Come on, Lily Bear. And you watch, next minute Smunch is going to be like, well, Smunch is actually the term for the process that deconstructs the human genome. My name? Okay, so... what's the command? Okay, so we win this. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we survive 1 seed bomb. Taking the seed bomb means we don't automatically win this, but it means we can at least take shields off of them. Oh, very nicely done. Six, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 3 more to the next play rough. And they do survive a Shadow Ball. So I might need a shield, but if they don't shield, then they might be in farmable range. I'll have to shield and farm down. Okay, here we go. Oh, they're over farming. Okay, they've just gone Ice Beam. It's a race now. No, we got there. Okay, this is a problem. Because they're going to be able to farm me down. Oh, I can snipe. No, no! Okay, I've got the shield. So yeah, I obviously didn't want to let that Trevenant farm me down on the Copper Gregus. Because it beats Wall Rain and CMP, which means I would not have been able to get off an Icicle Spear without burning the shield. How have I not seen any G-Fisk yet tonight? That's like the biggest thing that I want to take on with Golurk. Not good enough. Okay, we've used the shield. I should be able to farm down from here. Oh, it's gonna be close. We got there. Yeah, buddy. We're doing alright so far. Especially when we come into these leads. What do we got? Oh no, that was like, that was a slow motion train wreck. I was like, well, I have to preserve the Wall Rain, so let me just work out which one of these is best to use. And I'm like, well, the Power Whip's super effective against the Golurk, so I won't do that. That is called being a moron. Just a big old moron. What I will do is... No, I'm gonna try and win. I won't try and cheapskate on you guys by quitting on this. Let's see if I can salvage something. I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Golurk. I can use it to catch a move. Except they're all freaking one-turn fast moves so far. Cool. Yep, you just let through an extra bullet seed. That's fine. Oh, can I get the farm? Oh, this is tense. This is tense. Did I make it? Did I make it? I've never seen it freeze exactly like this. Like, even the spinning ball at the top left is frozen. Wow. What an anticlimax. Okay, let's just start that again. I felt like I had the barest of chances. Like I was probably going to get farmed down by bullet seeds. But there was hope. Ooh. If this is powder snow, I think that's very good for us. It's not. Seven charms, so that's 42 energy. All right, easy mosaic. Oh, oh, okay. Interesting. Now they are shieldless. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's use the shield. Mega Horn? Really? I could have farmed one more Shadow Claw, but that's fine. Do I use Golurk to sack? It's one away from another move anyway. If I can get the chip, then I can probably farm down. Potentially farm down. Oh, here we go. Now it's going to charm me. Oh, yes. Okay. I don't think that's going to help. Because that Azu's got to move now, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh, man, that was so close. That was... Oh. That's two now that have been like, I could have had that. Two in a row, that is. Ooh, Hypno. Three. Oh, sweet and merciful crap. Lucky I saved the Golurk for the end, right? Right? Okay. Is Double Ghost really doing anything for me here? Pokemonahan and Freezy, my friends, welcome in. Come watch the carnage. Do you like car crashes? Well, have I got a crash for you? Interesting. Maybe I can get a shield from him. Oh no! Bummer. How much does a Mud Bomb do here? I double resist Sludge Bomb. Hopefully they don't know that. Wow. Oh, and that Hypno. Like, yeah, now that I'm down a shield, that Hypno is just gonna shut up all the crap. Like, that Hypno can just confusion me to death. Let's be real here. Shouldn't have tried to go for the farm down. Should have just tried to snipe that Tox. Alright, let's re-Kajigga this team. What about Nidoqueen in the back? Hey, Triptando. Actually, I just built this Shadow Nidoqueen today, so this would be a good chance to use that. Triptando, now that a real battler is in the house, would you have any suggestions for a team that I can put around this Golurk to make it semi-usable? Yeah. It's Meme Team Monday! Now I don't know who wins this in the ones and twos. You're just gonna PB poke. Well, that's the boring answer, Triptando. We're looking for adamant speculation with no facts. The most fun answer would be something like, no, Jinx is the best answer for all of Golurk's counters. Period. Oh boy. I can survive a psychic, can't I? No. Now I know. Double resist poison. Hey, this Golurk can core break. This Golurk beats both of the Pokemon in the back. That was just 5, wasn't it? Now, I want to bring in Walrein to reset the defense debuff, but then it will allow Medicham to just farm down, which is something I don't want. And I knew it was going to be Power Up Punch. Absolutely knew it. Good undercharge. 3. What? They had a shield. Why did they let that go? Like, I was in... My Golurk was in range of, like... Medicham was single buffed. Medicham's attack was single buffed. With that in mind, I'm pretty sure, like, 3 more counters and a power-up punch would have been enough to take it out at the range it was in. They did not need to give that up. Do you have a Jinx build? I do have a Jinx build. It's actually one of the earliest PvP Pokemon I have. Actually, I might have deleted it. I remember building it for a really early Silph Cup, and it ended up doing terribly. Lyle says, don't use Golurk. That's also a boring answer. And it shows a real antisocial quality about you, Lyle. Tropius, Ari, Venu, Noct cover the highest threats of Golurk. Ah, there you go. Lily Bear doing the boring thing of checking PV Poke. I do like the idea of Noctowl, though. Ari is really interesting. Venu I like, because Venu tends to beat all the Darks except for Mandibuzz, I think. And also obviously beats the Swampert that's going to crush a Golurk. K Wow says I had a move on Golurk. Is that right? Is that why they quit? I had completely forgotten that. Did I have a move ready? I thought I was still a couple of mud slaps away. I also caught a good ranked Golurk recently, but I think it's better in limited metas like Halloween or Silver. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry, Triptando. Well aware. We don't do these meme team Mondays to be good. I mean, if we can be good, that's a nice bonus. I know nothing without PV Poke. Altaria too, if you want to be boring. So interesting. After our stream we did with Lurg and Rocket yesterday, I have been thinking to myself, like, can I start learning how to team build without PV Poke? Can I just use my own instinct? Because with us all using PV Poke Team Builder, it's like, I mean, that's what leads us to all have such similar teams. And they're fairly balanced, which sounds like a good thing, but it's kind of a double-edged sword, because yeah, being balanced means it's hard to poke holes in your team, exploit holes in your team, but it also means you also find it harder to exploit holes in your opponent's team. You use PV Poke to find off-meta pick. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Which is interesting, because I tend to like do the opposite when I'm using Team Builder. I tend to be like the biggest threat to something will be like, I don't know, Shadow Teddy Ursa. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. I've been not using PV Poke for the last 2 months for my battles in preparation for regionals. It's going pretty... Oh, excellent. So Lyle can vouch for that idea. Yeah, I know you would. I would like an opportunity to run Shadow Teddy Ursa, but if I could just have it already built, that would be amazing. All right, I might actually go Venusaur instead of Nidoqueen here. See what kind of difference that makes. Find 1 or 2 Pokemon by putting random options in PV Poke. Oh, now. Love Golurk to be here. 24, 32, 40. $48, $56. $8, $16, 24, 25 energy. $33, 41, 49. Are they running like double Mudboy in the back? Cool. Anyway, Lilybear says, I find 1 or 2 Pokemon by putting random options in PvPoke, and when I find the 2 that I absolutely want, I build a team that has the best coverage around those 2 picks. That's a good way of doing it. And that I actually speak to a lot of higher level battlers who do they don't put random options into PvPoke, but they do like to pick like a core and then build everything off of that. I'm using Team Builder, but not analyzing Sylph matches. Just going off what I know for my matchups. Interesting. So I'm looking to do the opposite. Like I still want to use PvPoke to look at, okay, so what kind of matchups does Shadow Nidoqueen have? But I don't want to use Team Builder to make my team as like game theory optimal as possible. Why would you waste all that time just to do? I know that was a weird result. I'm so interested to see what they had in the back. Also, Mega Hedron, hi, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Whereabouts in the world are you visiting Pallet Town from today? That's no bueno. 1, 2. Oh, I mean, we've been in this situation. We know how this ends. We just need a shield once and we're good. Interesting. We can get the farm down, right? Yes, we can. So they got... We saw Medicham before, so... Oh, wow. Why are they not using that shield? That's insane. So we just let this this Venusaur go down now. We keep the shield. That's not purified. Oh, now, how many counters did it throw before we switched out? Cool, noted. Oh, was that? Is that Power Punch? You cheeky bugger. So now I'm not going to be able to get off another Shadow Punch. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, snap. I think that must have been CMP. That's so good. I love that so much. So Mega Hedron says, I live in Virginia Beach Town near the Tidewater region. So I don't know. So like that's Virginia, USA, right? I know the state of Virginia, but I don't know what beach town and Tidewater is. Hang on, no, I might have read that wrong. It's, you live in Virginia Beach. And then, like, you added town on the end, I think, in the Tidewater. And so what's Tidewater? Is that just an area of Virginia? You're memeing. Are you? I feel like a meme is funnier if I get the meme. Which I apologize. I'm sorry that I didn't get the meme that you were trying to meme. You're a bit drunk. Awesome, aren't we all? Wait, isn't it like 8 in the morning for you? Also, hi, Miss Sweet. I have not put the question of Pokemon community game to the streamers yet. That is on my to-do list. I will do that. No, Drav Pajari, we don't, you can't trade with people on YouTube. Beastard, hey, welcome in, mate. So I live where it snowed on all my flowers this morning. Oh, that sucks. Did it kill the flowers? Yeah, I mean, that's a dumb question. Yeah, snow would kill flowers, wouldn't it? Well, I mean, that depends on how much snow you've got. Did it hurt the flowers? Are the flowers okay? Devil Dog NFT, welcome in, buddy. Fluid Mosaic says, yeah, 9 AM East Coast. Lol, don't shame us. What, are you drunk too? Freezy says you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. I mean, who says that Mega Hedron slept last night? They might be still drinking from the night before. Well, I'm glad Freezy gets it, because I did not get it. One bit. G'day, T-Hubs. Welcome in, my friend. You have a timer set to go back on what? Someone else's channel? Mega Hedron says, grass types are weak to ice moves. Thanks, Mega Hedron. That's what we're here for, is to learn. There you go. Mega did not sleep last night. I have to leave and go catch them and then come back to... Cool. Yeah, that is a very good point, Lily Bear. I really should have gotten that. That was one that... okay. So I'm not the brightest cookie in the shed, okay? Also should have done that a lot earlier. I will catch up on the chat and that follow after this battle. Oh, Scarm's back out. And I'm okay with that. How much HP did that Umbreon have left? I think I got a double shield here. Oh, wow. All right. That's good. Probably could have thrown another couple of powder snows before throwing my move. Because now I am O shields to 1. Hopefully they bring out Umbreon again. Yuck, 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 yuck. Do I survive? Just, come on. Yes, I do. Don't shoot, 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 don't shoot. This isn't gonna help. Oh, alright, well. RIP. Okay, let's get back to all these people who are memeing me. You got dished in your battle sets. RIP. Was that this morning or last night? Or have you done like all 10 sets for both days and just gotten slaughtered on all of them? T-Hub says, question, did your GoCast battles, in your GoCast battles with ZT Smith, did they use Latias? Are you asking because of the whole Shadow regular debacle? If you're asking because you got matched up with them, then I can't answer. Mega Hedron says, I did real bad. Who keeps cookies in the shed? As if you don't keep your cookies in the shed, Lily Bear. What are you keeping there? Tools? Get out of here. Sharpest spoon in the crayon box. Yeah, that's another way of doing it. Dream Player, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And also Sly, welcome in. How was your weekend? Dream Player says, the game is lagging, restart maybe. The game is always lagging for me, but you could also be seeing I haven't been able to find a better, smoother connection for my phone mirror. So that appears a bit jumpy and laggy. I tried getting like a really cheap capture card, and that did not help. It was real cheap. And I don't want to spend like $200 on a capture card when all I'm doing is mirroring my phone. It did work, Lily Bear. And yes, we both missed Go Battle Day. It was on our Easter. Like, come on, guys. Did them around 1. I was using new people, and I don't think they had synergy. What were you using? They came to me and confessed they entered in the wrong Pokemon. According to Silph rules, as TO, I can either issue a loss or a rematch not using the wrong Pokemon. Well, my understanding, and this is what I told ZT Smith as well, was that in like community, just standard community tournaments, TOs do have the option to be more lenient on that stuff. So I told him, I'm pretty sure it's him, I told him that I didn't mind conceding that one because the way the battle played out, it wouldn't have made a difference whether the Latias was Shadow or not. But that's up to you. If you feel more comfortable enforcing that rule, then yeah, like, so he did use the Shadow Latias in game 1 and 3. I won game 1, so that was a non-issue, but he won game 3. I did Pokemon instead of Easter. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, so as far as Go Battle Days, like I was having a discussion with a rep at Niantic, and he was telling me that he wanted to make Go Battle Day like the community day for PvPers. And so that's why last Go Battle Day had that awesome, being able to evolve Dugong to have Ice Shard and Ice Shard and Icy Wind. And like they've created these cool concepts for the Go Battle Days. But out of the 3 Go Battle Days that they have planned, that one yesterday was easily the one that could be most missed. You didn't really get much out of it. Fluid Mosaic says, I've used the wrong mon before and took a loss in itself. Yeah. So, to be honest, I don't think, like, I used to be a referee and used to run a lot of ranked tournaments, so I have read through the rules a couple of times, multiple times. I don't remember there actually being something... I'm probably wrong here, but I don't remember reading anything about the course of action that should be taken if someone brings in a Pokemon that isn't on their sheet, on their team of 6. Hypno Metacham and started with Beedrill. I really like Beedrill, but I don't know if it does that well in Open Great League. I really like it though. Swapped Beedrill out for Altaria. Altaria used to be very, very good, obviously, like back in the very, very early days, but now with just so many of the top picks completely crushing it, Altaria is just not the best. Yeah, a lot of ice around, a lot of fairy around, a lot of steel around. Triptando says, so already after game 1, you knew, so it wasn't a surprising game. Exactly, yeah, and they still managed to beat me, so... Last set I put in Umbreon instead and it went 4-5. Yeah, I like that. Hypno Metacham Umbreon. You'd have to make sure you matched up the Metacham against an opposing Umbreon. Obviously the mirror match is alright for it, but... we're pretty chill, so I'll just ask him to inform his opponents that it's Shadow Gun. Yeah, that's what I said would probably be the way that you dealt with it. So I'm glad I was right on that. Mosaic says, I don't know why they would do Go Battle Day on Easter. Yeah, so which countries do Easter? Because I wasn't sure if it, like, again, super ignorant, but I didn't know whether it was just whether just Australia did it on that date. Like, I was pretty sure America did it too, but maybe on a different date. And so, is it just all the countries that have a Catholic influence? So all your English-speaking countries, I guess. Disco Battle Day did not have the 10-10-10 IV flaw removed though. Very well. Yeah, right. That's, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, when do they normally remove the 10-10-10 flaw? Because if they've only done it for like one battle day in the past, then I guess it's not weird to not remove it this time. We would have just been hoping that it would become a regular thing for Go Battle Days. All of them? But our Easter Sunday, it'd be Saturday and the... Yeah, right. Yeah, of course. My thought was, I thought I was going to struggle with Fairy, so that's why I thought Beedrill, but he wasn't doing anything. Yeah. And, like, to be fair, Beedrill does fantastic against Azumarill, obviously. But not much else in Open Great League. Like, does Walrein beat Beedrill? Actually, no, I think Shadow Beedrill beats Walrein. Obviously, G-Fisk and Registeel beat be drilled quite comfortably. Like, even the drill runs aren't enough to overcome the Registeel. And, of course, Bastion. Skarmory. Easter here was Sunday, also Battle Day. Yeah, right. So, we all had to make a choice. Family and Jesus? Or Pokemon and lag? Oh, okay, so it has been all battle days. Okay, well then, yes, that is very weird. I agree with you. I know someone with contacts at Niantic. They have asked about this, so we might know soon if it was intentional or not. Okay, that's good. And I'm not really surprised to hear, you know, contacts at Niantic. You don't have the other poison guys. Okay, I'm surprised you don't have a Nidoqueen. That's got to be like the first thing you build. Jesus is fam. Jesus is my homeboy. Registeel on my strat was to sneak in a Focus. I don't think you mentioned that your Hypno had Focus Blast. That's great. Are you insinuating that lag is the Jesus of GB? You missed 10 months of playing. Oof. Yeah, because you just got bored of the game and weren't playing? And if you want to bring up past quotes, just type !quote into chat. You have a good IV Nidoran. Is that what I use my one Elite TM on? You don't need to use an Elite TM for it. This is bad. This is very, very bad. I feel like they counted wrong. I feel like they were trying to catch a Frenzy Plant there. Noctowl's so bulky. So I could probably just, well, I'll need those shields. Oh, yuck. Okay. Yeah, I have to shield. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. This is very interesting. Okay. So, I resist the Rock Slides. I double resist Thunderbolt. I don't resist Psycho Boost. I feel like they're gonna Psycho Boost me though. And that second one will probably still KO. Yeah. That was a tough choice. Really? How did I lose CMP to a Defense Deoxys? Yeah, I'm not winning that. Triptando says, I'm not in direct contact myself, would love to, but knowing someone who does is close enough, especially when they're willing to forward my questions. That's excellent. Are you willing to name names? I'm very curious. Beastard says, !out, which is the wrong command, I'm sorry to say. Life has been, I suspect, trying to actual kill me. I'm sorry to hear that. You've just been stressed out? Yeah, like, is it over now? Or... Hey, Dr. Banner. Welcome, my friend. Just check the schedule. No wonder I rarely see Mamaclimbs streaming. It's in the middle of the night here. What? What time zone are you? What location are you? I'm surprised to hear it's the middle of the night for anyone, really. Where would it be the middle of the night when Mamaclimbs are streaming? I'm in New York City. Okay, so she starts at 9, so it's what, 10 p.m. for you? And how are the sets going? They are going as well as can be expected, which is not the best, but we're getting a few wins. We've been getting like 2 wins per set. He has to Psycho Boost to do any damage. Yeah, exactly. You have a rank 16 Nidoran. I just missed the community day. So Nidoran never had a community day. So you can evolve that and just get straight to Poison Jab, Poison Fang, and Earth Power. Secretly an Attacks Deox. I love that. That would be amazing. I have had Attack Deoxys come up in auto rec a couple of times. And it's fun seeing it come in and just whip with its flaily arms and then disappear. Dr. Banner says, we didn't see anything. Niantic. He's said it on stream. He's a partnered content creator now. It's so technical, right? That was the name that came to mind. I didn't know how well you knew, though. I'm a moderator for him and have met him once in person, as well as on Com Day. That's awesome. Glad to hear you and Tho are such good mates. Schedule says 13:30 Adelaide time, which should be like 12:30 a.m. for me. I think that is 1 hour too late. Oh, wait, is the schedule in Adelaide time? I thought that would convert to local time. So yeah, it is 10 p.m. Eastern, and that's 11:30 a.m. for me. That's really annoying. Schedule says 13:30. Yeah, that's 2 hours later. Why is that? I've got to fix that. So this is the schedule you're seeing like under the stream, right? Under the stream. Under the stream. Come watch me battle. Something attle. Yeah, it's 11:30 our time, Lilybear. Just got a 14, 15, 15 Bulu. All right, nice. Although we were discussing this in the Pallet PvP Discord server, how Tapu Bulu, we're not sure why it's got all the hype. Like, the other two Tapus seem just as good. Let me go get this Nido. Okay, Mega Hedron is going to officially build a Nidoqueen tonight before this stream ends. Because it's daylight saving. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let us know if you get it, Miss Sweet. Schedule says 13:30, 2 hours later. Son of a gun, I have to fix that up. Bulu has by far the best potential for Master League. Yes, yeah, that's what we've heard, but I'm not sure why. Because it's not the movesets. I mean, I know it's bulkier than the other two, so that's something. They all have good movesets. And I didn't go into it, but I did see that Tapu Koko comes closest to beating Dialga, which is something big. But I guess the biggest Pokemon now is Zacian. So how do they each do it against Zacian? Dr. Bennett says, I have no idea either. I think it's just the fast energy generation. Well, isn't Volt Switch faster than Vine Whip? Volt Switch and Confusion, I think, are faster than Vine Whip. What is... Vine Whip is 4 energy per turn. Oh, and I think Confusion and Volt Switch are 3 energy per turn. So, okay, Vine Whip might be faster. It beats Kyogre and resists Dragon. Well, doesn't Coco beat Kyogre? And don't they all resist Dragon? Diglett Hunter says, Finny has the bulk and decent charge moves. Just that water gun. Okay, I haven't even looked at Finny yet. Because I don't know any Pokemon outside of Go. I don't know any Pokemon that aren't in Go at the moment, so I didn't know that Tapu Fini was a thing. Coco doesn't even beat Kyogre. Bulu resists what? Okay, there you go. Answered that question. Dr. Banner says, I wish it was 15 sack. Yeah, I mean, so do I. I'm sorry for you. Done had barely enough dust. Well, congratulations, Mega Hedron. Welcome to the club. Was that a shadow or regular? Thank you for the follow, DS Troas. DS Troas. Hopefully I got that right. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Namaste. Where in the world are you visiting from? I was in a rush to get done before midnight and accidentally opened. Otherwise, I would have left there for another 2 months. So, did you get the Pokemon, Miss Sweet? She's regular. Cool, cool, cool. Well, you enjoy that. It is a fun Pokemon to use. Debuffing with Poison Fangs is just mwah. Chef's kiss. Unless it goes in against Walrein. Now, I do not have much against the Walrein mirror, which I should have really taken into consideration there, shouldn't I? Missouri, USA, just starting off my workday, so we'll lurk. Are you gonna have us on at work? Don't bait. Don't try and bait with that. Surely they're earthquaking now. There we go. Correct move. Now, I was very tempted to bait there. Well, that is exactly the matchup we want. Because now we put in Venusaur against Umbreon and the Whatsumajigget Golurk, the thing we're all here to see, Put the Golurk in against the Nidoqueen. When do I use my shields is the next question. I guess just from now on, I shield everything. From the Umbreon. Wow, they're holding on to the shields as well. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, do I shield the first move? Let's do it. My current team is very feast or famine, but I don't have the energy to conceive of another team for a useless season. Perfectly fair, Dr. Banner. Team building is hard. It was a Clauncher and I already had it, but a Dragapult spawned yesterday, so I have to check the spawn. Okay. I understand. You don't want to miss out. I wonder how useful she will be in Retro Cup, though. I don't think I will use her for it. Yeah, so... no fairies to feast on makes it harder, but no steals to give... I mean, steals are very situational for Nidoqueen. I actually don't know what's going to be big in Retro Cup yet. So I don't have a response for you on whether Nidoqueen will be very good. I know it's pretty high ranked, isn't it? Retro Cup will be Walrein, Trevenant all over the place with Dark and Steel Band and Lickitung for those who have it. Not as much fighting types. We do get more psychic types. Things that throw dark moves will be in fairly high demand, I think. My plan is to bring counters. So counters to Trevenant and Walrein. So yeah, shoot. Yeah. That sounds like a pretty solid core. What could you bring to counter both? Talonflame? Eh. In fact, Talon doesn't even do that well against Trevenant, to be honest. Like, a Shadow Ball just wrecks a Talonflame. Cofagrigus. Someone's probably put an answer in the chat there already. Ice Punch Poliwrath. Frostlass? Nah. Yeah? Nah. Nah. Galvantula? Galvantula could beat them individually, but not together. Usually team building is my favorite thing, says Dr. Banner, but I haven't logged matches this season, so not reading the meta much. So you, do you just log matches for your own benefit? Just went 5-0 with Pidgeot, Escav, and Goon. Interesting. Obstagoon. That would be a great core breaker. Of course, yeah. Obstagoon's the big core breaker to it in Ultra League. Duh. Primeape could work against Walrein. Yeah. Yeah. Nice slashes and nice punches. It's still going to cost you shields, though. My plan for my team was going to be lead with Machamp and have Marowak and Swampert in the back. I'm not sure if Machamp's a good way to go, just because so much Psychic and Ghost. If you've got Hex Marowak, I wonder how that goes. Hex Marowak would probably do quite well against Trevenant, I imagine. I'm guessing. Maybe. Possibly. Wouldn't beat Trev, but could get shields. Is that, you're talking about Galvantula? Bomber Snow, yeah, that's a good suggestion. Also, Lapras. My Talonflame isn't anywhere near ready, and I'm officially zeroed on... yeah, I just used it on that freaking Nidoqueen that I'm not going to be using. Most things that beat both are weak to fighting, so do with that info what you will. Which makes Machamp more viable, slightly. Obstagoon is Dark type, not allowed in Retro. Son of a bitch! Okay. Okay. Is normal type allowed? Normal is allowed, yeah. So the only banned types are Steel, Fairy, and Dark. I usually log my opponent team so I can see trends in the meta, but haven't done it this season. There's no point. So we had been doing exactly the same thing in Pallet Town PvP for the patrons. So we had a fair few people logging their GBL matches, and like one person was putting it into handy like visual charts every couple of days to be like, hey, this is what's happening in GBL. This is what you got to counter. But yeah, that completely fell away during the interlude season. As did most things. I'm very thankful to the patrons that Pallet Town has for maintaining their patronage throughout this interlude season, where we're just not doing anything at the moment to give them that value. I should probably organize another group coaching chat. I was predicting Ice to still be running rampant. Yeah, it will run rampant mainly in the form of Walrein. Lilybear says, I'm bringing Giraffe. That's actually probably a good move. Psychic type. The Psychic type that resists Ghost. Giraffe could actually be a good pick. Oranguru. What typing is Oranguru? We agreed to pause it because a week is not long enough to track it. That's right. Now it's coming back to me. Honestly, I've never had this much dust since PvP began because I haven't built anything for this season. Well, I'm jealous because I'm kind of hovering kind of around the million mark, and that's too low for me. I have not been recovering untold amounts of Stardust like you. Boo. Boo earns. I actually think I have to stay in here. Orangaru's normal psychic. Interesting. So it might even be better than Giraffe. What's its moveset? Everything is better than Giraffe, Lilybad. Wow, I've changed my tune quickly. I'd like a Venusaur, please. This is gonna suck hard. I should have stayed in with Venusaur. Maybe I should just let that go. Let's see, can a Venusaur beat a Marowak and 2 shields? Oh, it's just 1 shield. Well, rip. We can get spicy. My fighter could be counter Alakazam. Mega Hedron, if you do that and like send us the footage in Palatine PvP, and if you can get wins as well, I will feature that on the YouTube channel. So at the moment, Orangaru's got Confusion, Foul Play, Psychic, and Future Sight. That's a good moveset. Oh, relatively good. Yeah, no, the Psychic and Dark. The Psychic and Dark offensive combination sounds pretty good, actually. As we've seen recently, it can still change until the event starts. That's fair enough. This is why it's not yet in the rankings. That moveset might change right before event start. We get the new thing on Wednesday at 10 a.m., which is really interesting how that happens so often. Like, how is their decision-making process that they keep on giving a Pokemon a moveset and then, like, the moment before it comes out, they're like, wait, now it's good to go. What about Comday, that little rolly dude, good for anything? I don't know. We need to have these discussions more in Pallet Town. So that we can then, you know, pass our findings on to people on the stream and stuff. You might have an advantage fish. The Foul Play is what makes it probably better than Giraffe. It can throw against the goat. Yeah, and I imagine it's bulkier, I suspect. How long Retro Cup lasts? It lasts a week. Yes, it does last a week. They're all lasting a week this season. The only thing that was at a dark types. Yes, that makes sense. think they do it on purpose so you can't actually plan for it too far in advance. Like what could people be planning so far in advance that they need to ward against? You might spend the dust. Okay. I mean, you've got that 2 mil now to spend. What are you waiting for? Build 7 Oranguru. Do it, you coward. If we complain that a Pokemon is too over... Do people complain that a Pokemon is too overpowered? Three, 4, 5, 6. We can tank a Mud Bomb. Oh, we got a shield out of him. Now they're trying to counter me down. They double shielded. Wow. Surely they got a double Mud Bomb me, right? Could I shield one? Oh, that's interesting. Now, I should have switched out to Wall Rain straight away. I can tank this and farm down. Can I get there? That sucks. All right, so I'm gonna have to use that shield. Oh, that's so bad. Look at that. Yeah, the main thing that lost it for me there was just being slow on the reflexes. I wasn't slowed that time. That was just good old-fashioned lag. Actually, potentially not. I think I threw a powder snow there. That one was definitely winnable. JRE did complain. Oh, hang on. Giraffe doesn't need to throw against ghosts. I mean, Oranguru might not either. JRE did complain about DD in a special cup and then they banned it. Really? Wow. JRE holds a fair bit of power. Megahedron says, I'm doing this. What did we decide you're doing? I built my 8th Lapras for Nemesis Cup. I'm not supposed to... I'm not opposed to having many of the same Pokemon if the movesets warrant it. Do all 8 Lapras have different movesets? Surely not. There's no world where Alakazam lives long enough to charge a Focus Blast, is there? No. No world, anywhere, in any sort of parallel universe. It's the one constant in all the parallel universes. Oh, running Psycho Cut? Now that's a different story. Should I run starter team tomorrow? Yeah. Whatever you want. Or should I run fully evolved starter team without Com Day moves? The starter team. I think that's more interesting. They forgot to ban Mythicals in Love Cup this time? The Mythicals... Wait, are you talking about Catch Cup? They forgot to ban Mythicals in Catch Cup? Oranguru has a little more bulk than Girafarig, but a little less attack. So when you say a little, how little are we talking? The Lapras all have different movesets spread across Great League and... of course, yeah, spread across Great and Ultra. Is it 4-4? Oh, 3 for Ultra and 5 for Great. Okay, so... Ice Shard, Surf, Skull Bash. Ice Shard, Surf, Ice Beam. Water Gun, Surf, Skull Bash. Water Gun, Surf, Ice Beam. Water Gun, Surf, Dragon Pulse is going to be my guess. Two of them are Shadow. Should have read that like 20 seconds ago. Love Cup Deoxys was basically unbeatable. I don't recall seeing a Deoxys once in Love Cup. Maybe it was just caught too quickly. 20 less attack, almost 30 more defense, and like 15 more HP. Well, I think that does make it better because like PvP tends to favor the bulky Pokemon a little more. But having said that, that's another point in favor of Tapu Bulu, which I was hanging dirt on before. Oh, they banned it before Love Cup started. That's why I didn't see one. Right. Love Cup was amazing. Don't recall any DD. Ariados, Medi, Licky, Chansey, and Makagi. Yeah, there was a lot of those. I remember, what was my team? I had a lot of success running Druddigon, Ariados, and Galarian Slowbro. That was my favorite team. Andrew, hey, what's up, mate? How's life in your side of the world? In your part of the world? Cryptando says, original Love Cup had Mythicals banned. They forgot to ban them this time, but the community found out before the Cup started. Jowry addressed it, and thus the Mythicals were banned before the Cup started. Right. There you go. I am with you now. I'm with it, as the kids would say. I ran Mola, Medi, and Licky. You monster. That is way too much bulk. It does sound ridiculous. That is like nearing infinite amounts of bulk. Good old USA. It's not bad. It could be worse, I suppose. How about your side of the world? My side of the world's doing all right. We are starting to get into winter. It's like raining, but it's not particularly cold. Despite the jacket. We are heading into well, that's got to be a Thunder Punch, but I will shield. We're heading into a federal election. So that's going to be interesting. We get to elect our next Prime Minister. I'm not going to use my second shield. This is probably Shadow Ball. Fire Punch. Whoa. That did way more damage than I thought it would. Oh, sweet merciful crap. That. Oh, jeez. Oh, Nelly. Oh, pudding. At least I know I can no shield this. I feel like Shadow Punch would be higher DPE. Can you remind me to check that after the battle? .74 DP, 0.67. Oh, wait, that's Earth Power. Oh, I forgot this thing can learn Earth Power. .74 versus 0.98. So Dynamic Punch does have the high DP. Oh, yeah, right. I was going to say I'm very surprised Earth Power doesn't have even higher again, but it's because it's resisted. I'm with it. Lily Bear says it's Autumn Genius. I know. Did I imply that it's not Autumn? Andrew says we're starting to get to summer, and I'm excited by that. What's summer like in your state? I don't know what state you're in, I don't think. Texas? Were you Texas? I know I've had a few people who occasionally watch from Texas. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be spring here, but it's still in the 30s at night. Give me a second. Ah. Oh, yeah, that's gross. Oh, that's real gross. Oh, there you go. You said it yourself. Yeah, around 0 degrees. It says -1 here. We're not starting to get into winter at all. Well, I mean, it's getting colder. That's what I mean, Lily Bear. Jeez. Fire Punch, Thunder Punch. Yeah, it was running double punch. When does your winter start? June, yep. Okay, so Counter Alakazam, Fire Punch, and Shadow Ball are kind of forced, so I'm running those. Think I still run the Marowak, and maybe I give him Hex. So, anything with a dark move is going to crush you. Which isn't necessarily a reason not to run it. You just got to be wary of it and potentially, like, make sure your third Pokemon can handle it. So Trevenant's not going to run a dark move. Copper Gregus does have the dark move. Zangoose. I don't know how many Zangoose you'll see, but Zangoose is pretty good, I think. Dradagon. Okay, see, yeah, you're not worrying too much about dark. Shadow Muck sounds interesting. Doesn't really like confusion, but it's got the tools to fight back against it. Crunch Luxray. Lilybear says, autumn is my fave, so to skip it so unceremoniously seems cold. Well, I apologize, Lilybear, and I won't make that same mistake again. Stuck in the moment trying to hold on. This is an awful idea and I love it. That's now... I can get behind that way of thinking. Doesn't matter where in the world you are, summer is the worst season and only good for fresh veg. Kevin, get out. I knew I didn't trust you. I think summer is the only time I could live in the UK. Summer is good for watermelon. Now, this is a discussion that has come up a couple of times on this stream, but favorite fruits. For me, watermelon is kind of like the average of fruits. Any of the like other tropical fruits are above that par. So like your pineapple and your mango, that kind of thing. And then below that, you've got bananas, apples. Oranges I'd probably put above the watermelon line. Triptando says Fahrenheit equals 32 plus 1.8 times Celsius. Yeah, I was aware of that, but not really something I can work out in my head. So I'm happy to go to a calculator for that. And so Celsius was based on the freezing point and boiling point of water. So the freezing point of water is 0 degrees and the boiling point of water is 100 degrees at sea level. Because the altitude makes a difference for some reason. Science. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. So it's humid, so sometimes it's cloudy, but still like 100. Typically not super. Yeah, humidity is not the best. Like, I like heat, but not humidity. Oh, that's not true. I can... Yeah. Okay, so if it's humid but not particularly hot, that's what they call muggy, right? So I'm not a huge fan of muggy. But I've been to like the Gold Coast where it was like super humid and also quite hot. And I liked that. Like, I sweat my clothes to pieces, but yeah, it was still a nice environment. And also, I love a summer rain. Like when it's like drizzling, but still like warm enough to be outside, just like under the veranda or something, just looking out over the front lawn while it's raining in the middle of on a summer's night. Summer isn't the worst at all. It's swimming season. Yep, that's it. I mean, I am behind that idea in principle, but I never actually bother going swimming. I definitely should swim more because it is wonderful exercise. Mega Hedron says, that's why Alakazam has counter. Duh. Winter just means hot tub season. That is also true, Andrew. And the colder the climate, the better the hot tub is. You'd run Scyther with this. What on earth is good about summer? It's not that bad here. Not like Canada and it's crazy cold weather. I thought Canada and the UK were just as bad in winter. Yeah, so no dark type Pokemon, but anything with a dark type move is allowed. But taking a look, there's not too many viable things that want to run dark type moves. So you might be pretty safe there. I prefer being hot to being cold. Favorite fruit of all time is definitely pineapple. Lilybear says Kevin can stay. All right, well, you get to stay, Kevin, but only because Lilybear likes you. Doesn't any other melon actually go above watermelon? For me, no. I feel like rock melon and honeydew, which are the two other melons I immediately think of, I feel like they both go just under watermelon. Watermelon is refreshing, like, don't get me wrong. So it's like not bad for me by any means. It's just not like super exciting. Because like a lot of fruits are refreshing. I'll take a pineapple on a summer's day. Triptando says attitude makes a difference because of pressure difference. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Cucumber is good too, but it's just a different type of watermelon. That is well argued, Dr. Banner, and I will subscribe to your theory. I'll subscribe to your newsletter. Cantaloupe melon, gala melon, honeydew, no melon, all better than watermelon. No melon? Are you trying to create a palindrome there? I don't know what a cantaloupe tastes like. Dr. Banner lives not far from the ocean. So, okay. That's something that I keep forgetting. Is that, like, in Australia, 87% of our population, I actually read this just today, 87% of our population is in the urban areas, and like we've got like 7 cities, and they're like 6 of them are coastal. So most Australians live by the beach. So we kind of take it for granted. I keep forgetting that there are people who live in landlocked states in the US and like going to the beach is like a big deal for them. Summer rain is good, but not Queensland hot. Hot as balls with no relief because you're constantly wet with sweat. I can understand that point of view. I just don't agree. I prefer that to the other direction, being like snap frozen. Having like a thick jacket on and still shivering. Winter here is terrible, but at least people here can drive in the snow. Fair enough. Canada is much worse. Okay, noted. Kirsty said we can only visit Newfie in summer because it snows the rest of the year. And how much snow do they get in the UK? Is that more just rain? Or does it snow a bunch there too? I'm the other way around. I prefer being cold to being hot because you can always put on more clothes or blanket. Yeah, that's what I hear all the time from people who like winter better. For me, the extra layers are just uncomfortable. And like when I'm in bed, I've got a really thick quilt. And like it's nice and toasty warm in there, sure, but it makes it so hard to get out of bed in the morning. Like the pain of dealing with such a sudden cold change of environment from getting out of bed. It takes me literal hours to get out of bed in winter. Very unproductive. If it's too hot, there's a limit to what you can remove. And Lilybear says, here you could lay on the floor in your birthday suit and still never not be hot again. Hey, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I'm going to Florida this summer. I don't know what we were thinking. You know what? I'm going to quote that. Miss Sweet agrees with me. Much prefer hot. I'm an outside person and love being on the what. Yeah, I can totally see that for you. But we've got to acknowledge that we are outnumbered, Miss Sweet. By the way, Fish will be in New York City in summer and it's going to be hot. Excellent. Bring it on. And Lilybear, I can understand that. That, like, because you get sunburned so easily, that makes it very unfun to be in the sun. If you're in Manhattan, there's always a breeze. Excellent. DS Troas says it's a 12+ hour drive to the closest beach for you. Wow. And sorry, where did you say you were from again? I don't know if we mentioned it before. You were the one who had to go to... You're lurking at work, aren't you? You're from... I want to say Missouri? Did you say Missouri? Yeah, middle USA. Yep. So how often do you get to go to the beach? I don't think it snows much in the UK. Yeah, that's what I probably would have guessed. It was only raining when I went there in November. We haven't actually... I don't think we've set a date for when we're going to New York. We'll only be there for like... We're not there for very long because we're actually doing a Canada trip and just stopping by in New York to catch a... to catch a Red Sox game. Actually, we're trying to time it so that we can see a Red Sox versus Yankees game. We're both Red Sox supporters. Was there another reason that we were going to New York? I forget. Lilybear would die if she had to drive 12 hours to go to the beach. UK, we get a 20-degree temperature range and 99% rain, 1% snow if we are very lucky. But as soon as we get that 1% snow, the whole country comes to a standstill. Is that good though? That sounds like it would be fun. Like snow days. Everything that gets cancelled, everyone has a day off. Lily Bear says, I think 1.5 hours is too far. Well, I mean, when you've got, like, Port Adelaide, like a 15-minute drive from you, of course 1.5 hours is too far. Mega Hedron says it needs to be like 40 degrees Fahrenheit out before I even start trying to get cold. I'd rather get out of bed into a lovely cool room than a hot one. And who wants to go to bed with a hot pillow? Pillows should be ice cold. How do you make a pillow ice cold, Kevin? Tell me that. Sly says, don't mind the cold if it's sunny. Okay. Let's see if we can agree on this. When it's been hot, it's nice getting a cool change. And when it's been cold, it's nice getting a warm change. Is that fair? Do we agree on that? Oh, Lily Bear's sad for landlocked states. I'm sorry, Lily Bear, to make you sad. Dr. Banner is posing the question to Kevin, would you like to get out of the shower into a freezing cold bathroom? I shouldn't get sunburned as much elsewhere, though we have no ozone. I thought that the hole in the ozone layer was gone. Kevin doesn't want the shower too hot either. That's interesting because I know, particularly in winter, I have the shower at inhuman levels of hot. Like, I started at a reasonable human level, and then I just make it hotter and hotter and hotter until I'm almost a lobster. Wait, so Lily Bear, were we going to see New York and Boston? You must see the Brooklyn Bridge. But I also found out the Winnie the Pooh toys are in the New York City Public Library. Interesting. The more I look, the longer I want to stay. Okay, make a New York trip then. And also, we must see where the Titanic was supposed to dock and stay in the Titanic Hotel. That is... Let's just plan a New York trip, Lily Bear. Oh, Mega Hedron has another genius plan. Please, divulge. Kevin says, you freeze the fucking pillow. So, are you putting your pillow... Look at this badass motherfucker. This is a huge-ass pillow. I'm not fitting that in a fucking freezer. Look at this. Look at it! No, I'm not holding it to the camera. Not the microphone. It doesn't speak. Thankfully. Freezy says, imagine a pillow actually cold as ice. Ugh. Oh, and then you're putting your cheek on that? Ugh. No, thank you. You buy a pillow chiller. Is that a real thing? Sly just says, agree. As long as it's not changing every day like it has been here. Ms. Sweet says, I have cooling mattress pad and cooling pillow. Only like being hot while I'm outside and away. Interesting. Interesting. So, during the day, you like being hot. During the night, you like being cool. I know we are meant to be, like, the ideal temperature for sleeping is meant to be a lot cooler. Like, the cooler, the better to a certain point. Okay, so it's taken me so long to get to some of these messages that I'm forgetting what some of these things are. I recall what Sly is agreeing with now, which is great. Also, Mega Hedron agreeing. Lily Bear says, no. Interesting. Sly says, which parts of Canada are you traveling to? And I'm going to assume Lily Bear's answered that. Doesn't look like she has. So we were going to go to, I know, Newfoundland. She has a friend there, so we were going to spend like 6 days there. We were also going to spend like 5 days in Calgary. I don't know where I got that name from, that idea from. Just Western Canada. Why would it repair? We're shit at looking after the environment, but also it's just so oppressively hot here. I didn't get burnt in Ireland, put it that way, and it was their hottest summer. I heard that it had repaired itself over time. I don't know if that's true. Someone might have to look it up. So unless you want to ride the train 8 hours in one day to see a game, we must stay in Boston. All right. You didn't even want to go to New York. Yeah, I know. It's not that I don't want to go to New York. For anyone who might be watching from New York, it's not that I don't want to see your lovely, lovely city. It's that I've been there, admittedly as a child, so a very, very long time ago. But if I've said this to a bunch of people a bunch of times, so sorry if you've already heard it. If I'm lucky enough to get to have the chance to go overseas again, I don't want to go to the same place that I've already been. So I have experienced New York. There's a lot of places in the world. Just put the case in the freezer. That is an option. But even then, even if I were the type of person to be inclined to put my pillowcase in the freezer for some weird-ass reason, that's only temporary. Like, how long does that last? Like, 2 hours tops? Like, wouldn't it? Probably not even that. So I turned this rank 4 Paras I have into a Retro Cup Parasect. That is a crazy-ass idea. You can put that with your counter Alakazam. It does double resist counter. So that's something. Okay, so we're just doing Western Canada in general. Jasper, Banff, Calgary. Ryan is here. Been a fun lurk. Well, I'm disappointed to hear that you were there the whole time when we didn't get to talk to you. Okay, Sly agrees with our choice of places in Canada. But also good to see you, Ryan. I missed some of this, but yes, if you're talking about hole in the ozone, it is self-healing over time. So it's not completely healed, but it's getting there. The hole forms and closes every year. Interesting. We weren't actually staying in Calgary, just flying in and out. Gotcha. That's where I got that idea. That's how that popped in my head. I'll have a full team of anti-fighters. Also, I don't particularly know how well Parasect does against the fighters, even though it does double resist. Even Kelsey hasn't been to Western Canada. There you go. Also, should we do some battles? Now that I've finally caught up to all the chat, half my brain is sleeping still. Which half? The top half. The back half. Nah, the front half with the cortex in it. Oh hey. That is razor leaf as well. Okay, this isn't the worst thing in the world. So it looks like they're gonna try and farm me down. So they're on 100 energy. Can I tank a flame charge from here? Find out after these messages. So they're on 90 now? Nope, we're losing that. Probably bad. I imagine she does bad. Yeah, probably. I haven't seen Parasect being used particularly often in Great League. Kevin says, I think I'm jumping on Red Ready Man's stream on Wednesday. So, Fish, what is a good team I should run? Spicy is nicey. Are we talking Open Great League? Or Retro? I need to start catching these weather boost Pokemon. I'll never have the dust I need. Yeah, get catching. If only I didn't spend it all on that worthless Nido. Hey, let's leave Nidoqueen out of this, Hedron. It's not her fault she sucks in this particular meta. You've just had a week of half hatch distance. How did you not load up on dust? Are you talking to me or Hedron? Thank you for the follow, ComXSFO. I just caught a shiny Dratini. Congratulations, Com. Either OGL or Retro. I'm an easy kind of guy. I've heard that, Kevin. Spicy is nicey, eh? Spicy is nicey. Let's take a look through the rankings. How about Samurott? With Megahorn for the Psychics. You could run ABB with Haunter Gengar. I've done that before, that's fun. Lurantis. I like a bit of Lugia in the morning. How about XL Nidorina? Thank you for the follow, Almanado. I hope I pronounced that right. Let me know how to correctly pronounce it. Hedron says, also, I hate Azumarill. I hadn't seen an Azumarill in a while, and as soon as I swap the counter, they come in force. Yeah, Azumarill is one of those Pokemon that is just frustrating. It's like boring to use, and it's hard to beat, which is like the deadliest combination. Oh, and maxing out your Medicham as well. You didn't tell us that bit. Kevin says we can run Samurott. Kevin approves of Samurott. Medicham was like 200k. Yeah, I actually have this story from like season 1 of the Silpharina. So this was like mid to late 2019. They were doing the Mirror Cup, which was just a repeat of any of the cups that we'd had previously that season. And I did not have a Medicham for the original Boulder Cup. And so I finally, I had caught a Hundo Medicham, Meditite, and I built that one. Oh, this is the part of the story I missed out on. Our community decided to do all 8 possible cups during the course of the month. So we did all 7 Silph Cups plus an Open Great League Cup. And so I spent all of my Stardust building Medicham for the Mirror Boulder Cup. And then I realized that I didn't have a Gardevoir for Nightmare Cup. And for anyone who was around during Season 1, the Mirror Nightmare Cup was just dominated by Gardevoir. Like, you had to have one. And so I did not have any Stardust left. So, and I realized this the day before our tournament. So I spent 6 hours that night going to the most densely populated spawn place that I could think of in our city and walking around until 2 in the morning, catching everything I could and star piecing all of it, trying to get the 75,000 dust that I needed to double move that thing. And I did it. We got there. Oh, did terribly in the tournament. Like, was not worth. You powered up a Cresselia not long ago too. Excellent. I've heard that's good for Open Great League Regionals. Samurott, Haunter, Gengar. I'll run that first up. Oh, wow. I like it. No, you have no concern whatsoever for whether it actually works well, right? Com XSFO says you got shiny Snorlax. I don't think I ever caught one of those. I spent my dust on good things. Now it's time to spend my resources frivolously. I think you've already done that. Nidorina, Lugia, and Alakazam. I feel like that's too meta, Kevin. Hedron says, I want a shiny Snorlax because Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. That is a good pick for a favorite. My favorite would be Umbreon. If you've got BTTV installed, you should see that come up as an emote. Lilybeth says, I just spent 40k dust on powering up a single moved shiny Charmander for last day of Little Cup. 40k is not heaps. Com says Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. It's my favorite Pokemon too. I want the shiny. Right. That one's a rare one. That one's hard to obtain. Can Munchlax be shiny? Can you maybe hatch a shiny Munchlax and then evolve it? I went to move my giant tablet off my lap and almost put it on top of the dog. Forgot it was on the bed. Here, hold this. Metachan before Battle Day, he was like 800 or so CP. Had been meaning to power him for a while. Yeah, so it had a long way to go. Does everyone run power up on Metacham? I used Psychic and Ice Punch. It does very different things with, like, it's got viability with a lot of different movesets. So you can run Pup Ice Punch, you can run Ice Punch Psychic, you can run Pup Psychic. It genuinely works with all three. You can run Psycho Cut Dynamic Punch as well. That's an option. I'm proud of you. Thanks, buddy. Lily Bear wants Shiny Snorlax also. Buy low, sell high. Lily Bear says I did finally get the Shiny Trash. So do you prefer the Shiny Trash or the Shiny Snorlax? Would you trade your Shiny Trash for a Shiny Snorlax? Hedron's got a 4-star Snorlax. All right. Use that for Master League. You named your Snorlax Umbreon. Pray tell, what is the reasoning behind that? Thank you for the follow, Austin. 31666. Hello. Welcome to Pallet Town. I don't know what this accent is. And I feel like there would be lots of people who would be offended by this, so I'm gonna stop. I get dumb ideas like this, and I do not have that thing that tells me to stop that. Inhibitions? Common sense? Just run counter Pup Dynamic, no one will expect it. There's a reason for that, Kevin. Funny story, there's a New York City skyline on my Chromecast right now. Wrong bridge though. That is funny. I liked Ice because people thought I was throwing power up, but yeah. And like Ice Punch does give you some nice coverage. Like you can overcome some flyers with Ice Punch. I wouldn't trade my Shiny Trash for all the money in the world. Lily Bear? I will give you all the money in the world for your Shiny Trash. Waiting for it. I do, Lily Bear. I happen to have all the money in the world right here. It's like sitting at my chair, at my feet right now. You can't see it, but it's literally all the money in the world. You have to come here. Also, I did see your hello, Austin. Hi. Welcome in. I named my Pokemon real dumb. You should see my boxes in the actual games. There's no way to tell what anything is. It's funny, though. I give you that. Like what? Oh, this is bad. They're staying in, which is interesting. I will shield. Good. Good. Let the hate flow through you. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Oh, no. I should have just thrown the frenzy plant. I got greedy. I think that's pop. Oh, baby. Oh, this is good. This is real good. This is real good. Dun, da, 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 da. Oh, do I use the shield here? Let's do it. Because I think that we might be able to get it low enough with mud slaps that we can potentially powder snow down before it can do any go. Because like we're out of hydro cannon range, so we should be fine to farm down from here. We can even get to an icicle spear. Well played, fish. In Pearl, I gave them random names and I forgot to name one of them and was so upset like Greg. You can name them after catching them. Like you can go into the Pokemon box and rename them. Actually messes me up. I'll see the name and it's the wrong Pokemon. I don't know, just random people names. Some of them were based on the Pokemon's name, some were random. I haven't played in a while, still haven't got Arceus either. When I get the new house and settled there, I'll have more time for games. Thank you, me, so much. Yeah, I'm 99% certain you can. Everyone says, I want you to have time for games. Well, we finished on a win, and that was the only win for our set. I feel like that's thematic. That fits what we were doing tonight. So let's see who's on. We raided King of Charmanders yesterday. So it's out of Decibel Viper and my name's Zeus. Looks like Zeus is not doing GBL. So I'm gonna go Decibel Viper. Yep, and Dr. Banner agrees. Yep. Pretty common, Hedron. You'll get that a lot in your PvP experience. I was hop on too, I didn't even see that. That's right, we've set the raid for Decibel Viper now. It cannot be undone. There is no way of doing it. It is technologically beyond our capabilities. That's happened. Our pleasure, Megahedron. I hope we get to see you again. Get some sleep. If we ever meet in person, we'll crack a beer together. The 3 before that were 2-5. I'll see you, Miss Sweet. Thanks for stopping in. Like I said, it is on my to-do list to bring up PCG. Lily Bear's on tomorrow. Same time I started tonight. Then I'm back Tuesday night US time. Then we have Hisui and Ryan and Mamaclimbs later in the week. So check them out. I'll fix up the schedule. See you later.